Hey everybody, in this video I decided if I'm going to build this as a shop truck for my BSC hauling fleet trucks. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm going to do, make sure you stay tuned. Welcome BSC family back to my bench. So today I was sitting around thinking like, okay, what am I going to build next? I finished the auto car, truck number 1, my fleet trucks, and I finished the trailer. I'm still working on the bulldozer. I'm like, do I build another fleet truck or do I, what do I do? So I started thinking about it. I should build a shop truck, one that runs around for the parts and everything else, right? So I decided I am going to build a shop truck. So I pulled out this kit, right? And, well, I don't need a ramp truck because, well, the ramp truck itself is no good for a big rig, right? So what I've decided to do is actually go stock truck, or semi-stock, fix it up a little bit, but basically a stock pickup truck. Now this is a good one because this is the long bed pickup truck, and I mean, I like my Chevys, so what better than a 72 long box, fix it up, clean it up, maybe make a few dents in it, put my logo on the door, maybe eliminate the side trim, make it more of just a plain Jane rubber floor mat truck, colors, I can almost go like a factory style paint job. I can do like a red roof. I can go white roof with the company blue and a red stripe, or I can just go full blue with a big red stripe down the side. I can put my shop name, Blue Street Customs in there. I can put the logo on the door, maybe blow it up, put the big logo on the hood, whatever. There's lots I can do, but I need a shop truck. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So, give me a few minutes and I'm going to start getting parts out, start getting stuff ready to be built. And I'm going to bring you along on this venture. And, hey, give me a like if you like this type of builds. Give me share my videos. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell button so you don't miss out on videos. And leave some suggestions, comments down below. I love reading all of them. I try to answer every one of them. Maybe give me some suggestions of what you think the paint scheme should be, keeping in mind my shop colors, which are the blue and the red. Do I change up the rims, different motor? Should I make it full custom, make it slightly rusted, chipped and weathered? What? Got a long ways to go before I get to that point. I have a few ideas of my own, but leave those comments down below. Give me a follow on my Instagram and my Facebook group. Links for them are down in the description. So I'm going to get this out of the way and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. And, what I'm thinking is pretty much like a, what do you call it? Like a Resto-mod type thing, It's restored, or at least it was at one point in time. And, there's some mods done to it, some customization. Nothing major. Still fairly stock. Maybe put like the custom grill and front bumper on, smooth it out a bit, make it look a little nicer, but at the same time, keep it pretty much stock. I don't think there's much you can do to customize the back. As for extra parts, I'm not going to use the tonneau cover, just little things. The ramp portion of it's going to go with something else. I don't know what yet. The tools have gone with that too. Maybe throw a couple of them in the back of the truck, but nothing really. And so, yeah. That's pretty much it. It's a very simple kit, you know, blah, blah, boring tires. I may look at, you know, like I said, doing a Resto-mod, you know, put some nicer rims. I got some other ones I could print out. Um, I thought maybe make a match with is going to be going on the Chevelle because I have my shop car, which is basically the owner's car that, you know, goes to meetings in and keeps in his own garage, you know, kind of thing. And I'm still working on that. Someday I'll start putting out videos, but for now, I'm working on the Fleet trucks, and we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna start cutting this stuff up, you know, getting the motor out. I think I'm just gonna go with the stock 350. Like I said, it's a shop truck, shop parts truck, you know, so it's gonna just do its normal running around. It doesn't need a gigantic big block or blower or turbo or anything like that. Just pretty much plain Jane resto. So I'm going to get these parts out and I'm going to start building. So when I've got some of this built up, I'll be back and I'll show you where I'm at. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, well, I know I said I was just going to do a little bit and I'd come back and I'd show you where I'm at and this and that. Well, I kind of got carried away. So now let me show you where I'm at. And as you can see here in front of me, I got this thing quite mocked up and actually some colors put on it. So let me tear this thing down for you. So I've got the engine at least painted orange and I've started making my own distributor, especially if it would focus. So I'm going to paint the transmission aluminum, you know, and I've got holes drilled for the spark plug wires. Distributor, I'm making my own distributor here. So I'm going to have blue wires on it, you know. I'm not sure why this one's falling through because it's not glued yet. Okay, anyways. So yeah, this here, this will get super glued on top of this. All right, kind of like so. Anyways, so that's that. I filled in, it's hard to see, but I filled in this trans tunnel area. Like it was way out to lunch, you know, they wanted you to put this heater box on the firewall, right? Which is fine and all. So that would go like that, right? But it was hanging off like way past. I'm like, what the hell is that? So I filled that in. As you can see, I've got this painted flat black. Here, zoom out a little bit for you. So I got the engine bay painted flat black. Now I'll clean it up because I want the edge of the fenders same color as the truck and same thing with the cowl. So I'll mask this off nicely, you know, and under here, you know, I wanted that flat black as well. So when you look in the wheel wells, you know, it's just dark. So I'm going to clean this stuff up along the edge of the wheels and the fenders and things like that. Now there's also a C10 custom here on the side and emblem. Got rid of that. You know, just clean this up. I haven't done anything else to it yet. The interior, I mean, it's all molded as one piece. So I just painted that flat black. And I'll go in and detail the door handles and stuff like that. The seats, they have a pretty cool pattern on the seat. You can see that pattern there, right? So I'm going to figure out what to do with that, and same thing with that console. I'll do some trim work on it and things like that. So I'll do that up. Obviously, you know the body color. So here's the dash. You know, and if you've been following me on Instagram, you would have seen stuff that I've posted. And if you're not following me, hey, what are you waiting for? Give me a follow on Instagram and my Facebook group. The links will be down in the description. And, you know, while you're down there looking at that stuff, hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up for me, hit that bell so you don't miss out on any videos. So, continuing on here, I put the box all together because, you know, there's box sides, back, and the bottom. Tailgate is here, and it's two pieces as well. glue the inside piece to the back piece, right? But I am doing dents on this thing. Like I said, it's a Resto-mod, but it's getting used as a parts truck. So there's a dent here. I did a dent on the back corner here. And as you can see here, where is it? Right there. There's a small dent there. It's hard to see on the white, but another couple dents here and one on the bottom. All right. Thinned it out. Used a small heat gun. Warmed it up. Shaped it the way I wanted it. Haven't done anything with the hood. I want to clean up underneath a little bit yet first. But a friend of mine, Curb, Steve, his name's Steve, Curb, he lives here in New Brunswick. He made these resin cast scoops. He sent them to me and quite a while ago now, and been trying to figure out a way to use them. But they're just he casted these from whatever model he took them from. So he sent me 3 of them. So thank you very much for that, Curb. And yeah, they're gonna get used. And here I've cleaned this one up, and I'm actually gonna put it on the truck. I think that'll look pretty good. And yes, I want it hanging off like that so that when it's on the cab or on the rest of the truck, now I know it looks bad because I got overspray here, but that's tight gap, right? And that's right about where it's going to sit, right? So nothing extreme. I'll do some body work, get that smoothed in. I may have to notch it a little bit at the back to make sure it clears the cowl because it sits up a little higher, right? But I can get that. I can bevel it or something the way it's supposed to be. I did the inside a little bit, but I think I got to do all the way across. I put a groove in the center here at the bottom for the groove on the hood, so it sits nice. I could move it forward a bit too. It'd still look pretty good. I haven't decided exactly. It's not definitive of where it's going, but I am going to put that on and get the body work done on it. So there's that. Now, as far as the chassis, I painted the chassis just flat black, right? I don't like these types of chassis where everything's all molded in, exhaust, drive shaft, everything. So, hey, I got to deal with the way it is, but I'm not so much detailing the bottom as I'm going to do a bunch of detail on under the hood and the body itself, right? That's going to be the main focus, right? So, what I did do is, see if I can zoom in on this for you. These are the wheels that come with the truck, right? I don't know if I can show up or not. But if you look close, you can actually see the wheel studs sticking up. So I drilled all the lug nuts and put a piece of wire in there, make it look like actual wheel studs. Now on the front ones, I'll pop one off for you. Come on, there we go. Now on the front ones, the front, all 4 rims looked like this, and you see the center. Okay, that's fine for the rear wheels, but the front wheels, I mean, they have a spindle, right? And what's on the end of a spindle? A dust cap. So I actually made a dust cap, and you can kind of see the lug nuts here. All right, but I made a dust cap for the center. All right. Now I do plan on putting like valve stems in as well. Like I said, the outside of the vehicle, I'm going to try and do as nice as possible. So that's the way that's going right now, and this is where I'm at. And like I said, with this, the interior or the dash being the same color as the truck, I mean, that's really going to pop in there, and I think there's a chrome steering wheel, so that'll look kind of cool. Just an automatic, nothing special about it. And again, with this being in here, I mean, that'll look pretty good in here as well. You'll see that dash through through the windshield and stuff and through the back windows, so it'll look pretty good. That's where I'm at right now, and I think that's where I'm going to leave this video. Oh, something I had to do. When you see these two holes and they're elongated, right? So when you put these together, it was sitting way high like that. Like if you look at the body trim, it was sitting way, way high. So I actually had to elongate them downwards so that I could actually move the box side down and actually have things line up. So if you're building this, make sure that you look at that too, right? Because one side was not bad, right? But if you look at the other side, it was really high. So I had to elongate the one side, and of course, once you drop one, then the other side wouldn't line up right. So I elongated them both so that I could, glue them together where it needed to be glued, and everything's working out fine so far. So, yeah, that's where this is at. And like I said, I'm going to leave you here with this. And in the next video, I'll be probably pretty close to putting color on it or having color on it. I got a few little spots to fill, some more dents to make. I don't want too many, but I want a little bit. And most of it will stay nice and shiny kind of thing, but a few dents, a little bit of rust, nothing major. Like I said, it's an old Resto-mod, and the company bought it just for use as a parts truck. So that's the way it's going to go. So again, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up if you're liking this video, hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Give me a follow on my Instagram and my Facebook group. Links for them are down in the description. If you feel that you want to help out the channel in any way, I do have a PayPal Me account down there in the description as well. You can check that out. So once again, no matter what you're building, just do it your way. Until next time, later.